Offense sets up. Same formation, two receivers to the right. Running back lined up to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback takes the snap. He looks right. Finds a receiver. Almost picked off by Jalen Hudson. Receiver spins out of 3 tackles, but he gets taken down immediately by Jawai Jones. He's going to bring up a first down for the Bulldogs. And they're going to be close to midfield after that reception by the receiver. The offense gets set with one receiver this time. The quarterback's going to keep it himself around the right. Going to break it around the sideline. Going to be knocked out at midfield by Ben Knight, the outside linebacker, who was in his final year for the Tigers. Ben's had a great year for the Tigers. He was been a 3-year starter, I believe, for the Tigers. He's just been one of the key leaders for the Tigers ever since he's gained a starting position. So great job to Ben Knight on that tackle. The Bulldogs line up same formation. Well, 2 receivers, one on the left, one on the right. Running back to the left of the quarterback. Quarterback takes the snap, rolls out to his left, lets it go deep. Just off the hands of the receiver, almost intercepted by Jalen Hudson. A great effort by Hudson, almost reeling in an interception on that play. And that incompletion is going to bring up second down for the Bulldogs. And the offense gets this again. 3 receivers lined up to the left. Quarterback by himself finds a receiver over the middle. Just taken down immediately by Cody Hyatt. It's going to bring up a first down for the Bulldogs. We're now close to midfield after that reception by the receiver. Looks like the Franklin County offense is trying to get the play together, looking to the sideline and trying to get clear communication of what the play call is. The offense gets lined up. 2 receivers running back to beside the quarterback. Going to hand it off to the running back. He's going to go around right. Hand it off to the running back. He's going to reverse field. He's going to be taken down after a pickup of about 12 yards. Tackle made by, look like Jacandis Jones. It's going to bring up a fresh set of down for the Bulldogs. And that's the end of your first quarter. The Northeast Jones Tigers are ahead 7-0. So thank you for tuning in to tonight's podcast, brought to you by Scenic Productions, LLC. I'm Kinsley Keys. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a kickoff weekend for the for the Northeast Jones Tigers after a long 2018 season and a pretty vigorous offseason of workouts, as Coach Braddock mentioned. But, I mean, you can tell tonight by the offensive performance and the defensive performance, you know, it looks like it did them some good. All right, as the team's reverse field, the Bulldogs who were on offense are going to start at the 34-yard line on the opposite side of the field. And a little bit of delay in the game. I think it looks like the Franklin County coaches are trying to communicate with the refs to see exactly what's going on. And it looks like the refs have gotten everything together with the Bulldogs. All right, let's play ball, as the ref said. The Bulldogs line up. Two receivers, one on each side, running back to the left of the quarterback. Quarterback pump fakes, decides to keep it himself, going to run it up the middle. It's going to be met by a host of Tigers. And after a pickup of about 8 yards. And on second down, Bulldogs line up, same formation. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to his running back. Going to take it to the middle. Huge hit by a defender that popped up, and the Tigers have it. Going to break it downfield. There's nothing but green grass ahead. Wow. The defender had it, taking it downfield, has nothing but a convoy ahead of him. Wow. Great job. Looks like trying to see exactly who the player is. Looks like that's number 92 for the Tigers. That was Cole Thomas. Cole Thomas on the fumble recovery for the Tigers. Cole Thomas is a senior for the Tigers, a senior linebacker. So great job for him making an opportunity with his chance on defense. Wow, what a great return like an 80-yard fumble recovery and return for touchdown by the Northeast Jones Tigers. So the Tiger defense shows up in the second quarter of this ball game. And the extra point unit comes onto the field. Mason Smith with the hold. It's up. And it looks like it is good. So with 11 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter, the Tigers have 14 and the Franklin County Bulldogs have 0. So wow, great performance by this Northeast Jones Tiger defense. I tell you guys, I can truly say right now, this is a totally different Tiger team as opposed to what you guys saw last season. I mean, great eyes by the defenders, great hands by the receivers, great offensive line performance, great defensive line performance. And I mean, you got to give hands off to these players, but not only the players, you got to give a hands off to these coaches. I mean, they have a completely remodeled offensive line and defensive line, as well as these coaches who've done a great job instilling confidence in these players. And you can truly see it tonight in Meadville, Mississippi, against Franklin County High School. And then you hear the beautiful sounds by the Northeast Jones Tiger Pride Marching Band. And the Tigers are set to kick it off. Jason Garcia getting his unit set. There's a kickoff, a nice driving kick by the Tigers that's going to roll out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. So we're going to see where the refs place the ball. Looks like it's awfully close to the goal line. But the ball is going to be moved to the Franklin County 35-yard line. And the Bulldogs get lined up. The two receivers running back beside the quarterback. Quarterback's going to take the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Tried to make it around the right end, but it's going to be met right around the corner by Lawson Monsalvias. Pickup of maybe 2 yards on the play. It's going to bring up second down for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs line up, same formation. Quarterback waits to snap. Gets it. Jumps back, looking right, looking left. Looks deep. Tries to keep it himself. Going to take it around the right sideline. It's going to get dropped immediately as he gets around the corner again. It's going to bring up third down for the Bulldogs as the Northeast Jones Tiger defense is holding strong as they're not allowing anything around either side of their defense. Bulldogs line up with 4 receivers, third down. Quarterback Josh Beck takes a snap, looking left. Bunch of Tigers in his face, but he's going to let it go deep over the middle. Almost find the receiver, just hits the hand of the receiver, just couldn't reel it in, and that was a close break for the Northeast Jones Tigers. The Jalen Hudson was in coverage for the Tigers along with the Kendis Jones, but it just did hit the tip of the receiver's hands. Luckily, that didn't get caught up. That would not have been good news for the Northeast Jones Tigers. So that's going to bring up fourth down for the Bulldogs.